Tubies, it's me, Sheila Truelove, here with you again. And today I spoke with one of my Tubies early this morning, in fact, and she was feeling really bad. And she called me early, quite early actually, but she needed to talk. So, of course, I spoke with her, and she's just going through a really hard time when it comes to moving on from her narcissist. So, I can certainly understand. But what I want to talk about today is when it's time to move on from the narcissist. Now, I fully understand that trying to get over someone that you've spent a great deal of time with and you have invested so much into them and you have a history together, that's not something easy to get past or easy to get over. I can fully understand that. Many people feel that love, it's addicting and it's hard to get past. When you look at those shows, I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's called Fatal Attraction or For My Man. They even have one, For My Woman. And you see these people actually committing murder and horrifying crimes for their partners. I mean, wait, let me just fix this camera a little bit. I don't know. I had to do it like that for today. Anyway, when you see these people committing these murder and horrifying crimes for their partners, the first thing you think is, wow, they must really love these people. They must really love their partner. But, I have to disagree with that. And I disagree with that very, very strongly. Because what so many people associate with love, that's not love at all. It's codependency, fear, and addiction. Because when I think of love, I associate love with God because God is love. You see how healthy that is? Now, what we see today is a far cry from love. So what people need to do is they need to get some professional help because a lot of the times we may not be strong enough to just walk away from the relationship due to fear, addiction to the person, and codependency. I don't happen to be one of those people because when someone treats me badly, it angers me, okay? Because I work hard and I put a lot of work into everything that I do. And when someone can't value me or appreciate that, no, I don't find it hard to walk away. I don't need professional help because I think, yeah, I am strong enough to walk away. At the same time, everyone is not the same. And it's time to get out of a relationship when all you do is argue. This is what I was telling my Tubi. When all you do is argue, because this is what she was telling me, all they do is fight, they argue, fuss, and fight. Everything is a freaking argument. When you argue about even little simple things, why should you keep stressing yourself out? That's not healthy. And it's a proven fact that stress kills and can also lead to strokes. I've seen so many women walking around, and I ride the bus to work. I ride the bus 5 days out of the week. And I've seen so many women, and you could see in their face that they're in unhealthy relationships. And like I told you, used to go to this women's group on Monday nights after work, and the bruises I saw with these women on their body where they're trying to hide it and all of this nonsense, you could see that these women are in very unhealthy relationships. And that's when it's time to go. Because everything you do is argument. Argue. Why should you keep stressing yourself, I say, I see them, they're walking around, they're looking crazy. They're looking like they was traumatized. I'm serious. I could tell women looking in their little faces how they've been traumatized. And you have to understand, when you don't have a peaceful mind, you can never have a peaceful life. In so many relationships, people outgrow each other. And that's when the person starts to get on your last nerve, when you've outgrown them. When you spend time together and you always feel irritated, that's another red light. It's time to move on. Everything about this person tends to irritate the hell out of you. Anytime you constantly feel insecure and unsure of whether he's going to cheat on you or he's going to leave you, again, time to move on. because it's a man's job. It's his job to make his partner feel secure and safe within the relationship. And if he can't do that, red light. If he's constantly making you feel that you're weak, you're irritating, you're stupid, you're not good enough, it's time to put an end to that misery, because it's not going to get any better. He's supposed to be your King Kong and make you feel blessed to have him in your life. If you feel he's more of a burden than a blessing, again, guess what? It's time to bounce. If you can't be in a healthy and loving relationship, that's a sign it's time to throw the whole relationship and the whole person away. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. You're going to heal in time. I promise you that. It's better to be single than in a relationship with someone who does not value or love you. Being single is God, and I'm here to tell you, it is so much better than being trapped in a miserable and abusive relationship or an abusive and miserable marriage. And guess what? Life has proven this to me time and time again. You deserve so much more. So much more. This is Sheila True Love, loving you. You always have a choice. Always choose wisely. And that's to love and take care of yourself. I'll talk to you later.